Christian Center. No, not this cute dog you see right here, although he'll be with us. David Burton joining us to talk about how to be a better neighbor when it comes to being a pet owner. Some good tips there, and Otis, I'm sure, will have some things to say about it. He is, after all, wearing a tie, it looks like, so on his best behavior. We'll be right back.
Well, hi, welcome back. We're joined now by David Burton from the University of Missouri Extension Office here in Springfield. Good to have you on the show again, David. And we have a little buddy here with us, Otis.
This is my dog, Otis.
We're here to talk about dogs, and you know, the age of all things digital, it can be kind of tricky sometimes to meet people, maybe especially your neighbors. Might be a little more intimidating these days. I don't know, but you're saying dogs can go a long way for
they are
this relationship.
Absolutely, they are a neighbor magnet. I probably met more of my neighbors because of Otis when we first got him, and probably more people know Otis's name than my name. I'm guessing. I hear other people say that they learn the dogs' names first, so they are a great connector like that. I've seen that even on vacation when we've gone places and meet neighbors through walks with Otis. So we've been on lots of walks. He takes 2 a day, so I figure we've gone about 7,000 miles in his history, in his life, and it's a great connection point.
It's so interesting. Now, the other thing you mentioned also was, obviously, dogs great for making the connections, either at the park or just in the neighborhood. Folks want to come out and see the dog. That's a good way to start a conversation there.
Yeah.
But you also mentioned that dogs make the top of the list of most annoying things about neighbors. That's an unruly next-door dog.
That's right. Our state of neighboring survey, the top 2 of the top 5 things are related to dogs. Barking dogs and people who don't pick up after their dogs on walks. We're both in the top 5 annoyances.
Any advice on how to maybe confront your neighbors or talk to them about it?
Well, let's have a relationship with our neighbors first so that you can have that type of conversation in a more conversational type of way, and certainly not with an accusing tone, but it always helps if you have that neighbor relationship first.
Very good idea. All right, we just got about half a minute left. We got 30 seconds. Anything else you can tell us about dogs and neighbors and just building that relationship through our great friends?
You know, a responsible dog owner, you do want to, if you have a dog that's vicious, you want to take appropriate steps, right, with that. That is a liability, so that's responsible. If you have a dog that's an escape artist and loves to get out of the yard into other yards, not everybody loves to have another person's dog in their yard.
No.
So you do need to be responsible as a neighbor in that way. But really, if they're a friendly dog, I know Otis thinks every person exists in order to pet him. They really can be a magnet to having those types of conversations and having that relationship with your neighbor, which is really what we're striving for.
All right, well, thank you so much, David, for being on the show. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Yes, nice to be here.
And we'll be back one more right after this with another look at your weather coming up.